The House on a Borderland is a short-ish novel from 1908 by William Hope Hodgson. It starts with two men on a fishing trip in rural Ireland where the locals don't speak English, which, gosh, I think you'd be hard-pressed to do that today, but they come upon a great chasm and at the top find a book called The House on the Borderland, which is more of a journal. It is an account written by someone else, and then the whole rest of the book is pretty much that actual account. It's just a nice frame, pretty typical. You still see it sometimes today, and it works rather well, I'd say. I mean, say like Frankenstein did it. It's the journal of an old man who lived for many years in an old house with only his sister, who acts as a maid. And, oh, he's got his dog Pepper as well. He bought this house cheap because the locals consider the odd, rounded house haunted. Well, one night, life becomes more than mundane and rather weird, and it keeps going. Really, really keeps going. Okay, it begins with light changing colors, leaving the world behind, a great plain and arena, horrible inhuman creatures, the pit, time doing wacky things, and finally a disease, and who knows what. This ending is wacko. Anyways, it reminded me some of Lovecraft or Algernon Blackwood. A bit more gripping, I'd say, than the Blackwood I've read. Also, it reminded me some of Arthur Machen or M.R. James as well. It's, I would say it seems to be most similar to Lovecraft, particularly with that Lovecraftian climax, the terminal climax at the end, as a library would call it. But it's considerably better than most things I've read by Lovecraft. I'm not a big Lovecraft fan. I think sometimes it works okay, though. Lovecraft's work, like Shadow over Innsmouth, for example, is pretty good, actually. So I would say it's pretty gripping. It keeps getting weirder and weirder, and it's enjoyable in that sense. It's just odd and strange. It just feels feels like it should, right? It going more for a cosmic feeling, I would say, as opposed to just a gothic feeling, which would be been more typical of the time. And you can definitely tell it's rather impressive, in fact, and it's definitely entertaining, definitely unsettling at times. Again, I found it more enjoyable than the above authors, hitting more of the sublime notes, I would say, even of, say, Clark Ashton Smith, though Hodgson does not have the gift of language that Smith does. And today, I mean, of course, since it's so, it's free to read digitally, and they're listened to for free as well, and some audio versions. So, again, it's not very long, so can recommend if you like your fiction weird, if you like reading a classic from over 100 years ago. Yeah, definitely recommend this one. Worth your time. Lean from bless you.